Okay, look, I've got another box. Okay, so what's inside this box today? Well, it's from iSinwheel and it's a U4. So let's have a look what's inside the box. Then we'll get the bike out of the box, put it together, and we'll put it by here and we'll have a good look. Okay, so we do have another box with inside the box. So we got some pedals. We have got, looks like a rear light to me. We have a reflector. We have a bell. We have a toolkit. We have the charger with a UK plug. We have some instruction manuals. We have the front axle and a thumb throttle. Now, if you're wondering how to do the front wheel, this is the way I've done it. Spacer, washer on the inside. Try and make sure you've got the same amount of axle and thread poking out this side as you have on this side. The same thing, spacer, washer. Then you have your nut and another washer. And this one, if the bike is upside down like I got it, which is the easiest way to do it, you pop that like that facing down, like that. There's a little hole underneath that this bit goes into. And then you pop the nut on like so. So here it is, all put together. Wasn't much to put on. Front wheel, handlebars, put the seat on. Pretty easy to put together. Now it is a step through and it does fold. So let's have a bit of a closer look. Right down there and down by there, have a look at the battery as well and see what it's all about. So we got handlebars, they do adjust for height up and down. We got a folding mechanism there, another folding mechanism at the bottom of the frame. We got the battery housed by there. Let's have a bit of a closer look in by there. It does say 36 volts and 10.4 amp hours. We got a rear rack there. We got a battery, separate battery operated rear light. We got a front light there, which is connected to the main battery. We got front suspension, and the seat does flip up to let that battery come out, so you don't have to move the seat, you just flip it up. There's a little switch under there. In fact, I'll press it now, and there we go. It flips up just like that. We have 160mm discs in the front and the rear, and we got cable operated brakes. The wheels are 16 inches and the tyres are 2.125. So this is what it looks like with me sitting on the bike. Plenty of room for adjustment on the seat, bit of room for adjustment on the handlebars. I'm in a lovely upright position. I'm 5'10", 178 centimetres or 1.78 metres, and absolutely fine, suits me fine. There is more, it does go higher on the seat, so it will suit somebody even a little bit taller than me. So here's the magnet of truth. So let's see which bits are steel and which bits are aluminium. So the frame is steel, like that. The front wheel there, aluminium. Let's have a look at the back part by here, which will probably be steel as well, because it's all one bit. That's steel there. And then this bit here is steel as well. Let's just check the front handlebars. Steel. We have the optional thumb throttle on that side. Let's turn the display on. Hold the M button down, like so. Display comes on. You've got your battery, your miles per hour, how far you've gone. Then if you press this, you can see your assist levels, and it has got like a little power meter up there as well. Okay then, so that was a quick look around the bike. Let's get it out on the old open road. Right, okay, here we are out on the open road again. So we'll get to the road by here in front of us. I'll do a little bit of a speed test. I think it's locked to 15.5 miles per hour, so we'll just give it a try. We got the thumb throttle and we got the pedal assist, but we'll try the thumb throttle and see what we get to. Now it is only one gear, it's a single speed at the back, so we'll just try it out. We'll see what it's like. Here we go then. Thumb throttle down, and we'll see if it stops at we'll be at 12 miles per hour. There we go, 15.5, and there we go. Now, if I remember correctly, we'll try and pedal a bit faster. Yeah, I got a feeling that this display doesn't go higher than 15.5, even though you go faster than 15.5. But we'll try that theory later when I go down a hill. Let's put that a bit higher there so you can see my top of my head. Right, so pedal assist up this bit of a hill by here. It's not bad, but we'll try the big hill. Actually, I tell you what, I'll go a bit further today. I'll go a different way and go to a bigger hill, just for a laugh. Well, it's a laugh for me. So we'll go this way. Now the weather is a bit cloudy today. It's not cold, but it's not a very nice day. It's quite windy. So we'll hit the mountain now. We'll hit the mountain in a couple of 100 yards now, and then we'll go along there, and I'll try an even bigger hill today. Now I've just gone past the usual hill I go up, but I just fancied going somewhere different, because going the same place all the time does get a bit boring. And I gotta say, for a small 16 inch wheel bike, what's the seat like? It's not too bad. I'm in quite a comfortable position. I wouldn't mind riding this bike, well, as far as the battery can take me. Because it is only single speed, so I don't know what hills would be like without the assistance. But at the moment, my legs are going round, but I'm not actually pressing, there's no resistance on the chain, so it's just a cadence sensor pushing me along at the moment. I'm in level 3, which is the highest level, so let's carry on up here. So the way I could describe this bike, or the way I should describe it, is pleasant. I'm pleasantly surprised at how comfortable it is to sit on. Now the seat is wide, but I wouldn't say it's, well, I'll tell you what, we'll have a look, we'll do the squish test. We'll see how squishy the seat is a little bit later on, but for now let's carry on that way, and then we'll get to the, oh, it's windy. We'll get to the big hill, and then when I find a big hill to go down, we'll see if that speed, the speedometer doesn't go above 15.5. But I do try and review these e-bikes, you know, as they come to me. I'll try and be as honest as possible. Bit of a hill coming up in front of us. See what this little hill is like by here? With the single speed. That's not too bad, but I think the big hill coming in front of me might be difficult, but we'll soon find out. It's not far now, it's not far in front of me. Give way to oncoming vehicles. I will definitely do that. Right, okay, we got a hill bit in front of us by here, so let's go down here and see if it does go faster than 15.5. And it is actually going faster than 15. We're on 18, 20, 21. So the speedometer does go faster than 15.5. So, like I said before, on these displays, on other ones, they haven't gone past it, but this one is. So there we go. Now, big hill. Big hill coming up. Now it is a 36 volt, 10.4 amp hours, I think I said in the video earlier. So I don't think it's going to have a massive range. It should get pretty far, long enough for me anyway. So now there's the hill just coming up in front of us by here. We've only got single speed. Now on the display it has got like a power meter, so we'll see if that goes up to full now. Almost to the full mark. Now here we go, we are going up the hill. Is that a car coming behind me? I'll try and go over as far as possible. Actually, I'm quite surprised this bike is getting up this hill. I am putting some work in, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. And the hill's getting a bit less now. Lovely. Because I think this bike is, the price is on offer at the moment, so it's a very, very reasonably priced e-bike. All the links will be down in the description below. So go and check it out. Right, we made it up that hill. No problem at all. I'm not out of breath, so that's a win. We'll call that a win because I think it does say somewhere, I read somewhere when I was looking up this e-bike, it did say there was 500 watt peak power. I think that's peak power, mind. So anyway, let's go down here. We're going back downhill again. It's quite nice that they put the thumb throttle there because it does make it a lot nicer with the thumb throttle. You can have a rest now and again. Even though it's not hard to pedal. Pooh, something flew in my face then. Let's have a look what the bike handles like. Let's go back and forth. Oh, that's all right. That's all right. Actually, it's pretty good. It handles pretty well. Let's try one-handed. See if the bumps pull it back and forth. Actually, that's not too bad. Let's try that again. Look, I'm only using one hand. Honestly, when I hit the bump, that's not too bad. It's all right. It's all right. It's doing all right, this bike is. Car coming in front of me. There we go. Squeeze past me. Now it does, when you start pedaling, there is like a revolution of the crank delay before it kicks in. Let me try pull over again. And pull over. See what it's like when you start from zero. Right, ready, go. Yeah, it's actually it's just over. It's almost 1.5 cranks revolutions before it actually starts kicking in. Right, I've positioned the camera a bit higher, so you should be able to see my legs going around now, and you can see that my knees are not coming up far. Lovely, lovely, comfortable position. I do feel very, very comfortable on this e-bike. Like I said, you can higher and lower the handlebars and the seat as well. Now, we've got front suspension, but we haven't got rear suspension, so it's a little bit firm on the old backside, but I wouldn't say it's awful. But you have got the suspension in the front. The tyres are quite thin, so there's not much give in the tyres, but it handles well, but it is a little bit firm. I think this bike could do with a suspension post. Any bike without rear suspension could do with a suspension post. Anyway, let's try the throttle. See if we can get up to 15.5 miles per hour on this. It's a bit of a hill by here. It looks flat on the camera, but it's a bit of a hill. We're doing 14.1. I think it's a little bit flatter further on by here. 14.2. 14.6. 14.8. Come on, you can do it. There's a car gonna come past me. 15.3. Another car coming, is it? Blimey, they're coming past fast. 15.5, so there we are. It's got the 15.5. I don't know if you can see it from there. I'll try and point this camera down. 15.5, and a car behind me. Now, I'll have to put this camera down to do a brake test. I better not do a brake test on this road by here because there's some cars coming past quite fast, so I'll do a brake test a little bit further down by here when I get onto the single track road. Right, okay, I've pulled over by here. Now there's the seat. Now there's my hand for reference. It is it's not the widest seat in the world. It's wide, and it is squishy. It felt quite firm when I was sitting on it, but it is actually squishy with my hands there, like that. Bit of a squish test, squishy all round. I have noticed that there's a bit of a tear there, but that must have been done during transit maybe or something. But the seat itself is very, very nice. Right, okay, making my way back the way I came now. Now, I don't think I'll be doing any off-roading on this bike because it hasn't got off-roading tyres, so it's not going to be very good off-road. But I need to test the front light, so I think I'll head back this way, go up the hill a little bit to the tunnel where I usually go, and we'll have a look what the front light is like. Now, I've gone about 6 miles. It says 6 miles on the old measure-ometer, the speedometer, the ometer, whatever it's called. It says 6 miles, and we're on 3 battery bars. Now, it might be battery sag, so let me get somewhere flat. I'll turn the bike off, I'll turn it back on, and see exactly what is there. Now, you've got to remember, I'm going up and down hills. I'm not in a flat city environment. I'm in a mountain environment, so it's going to eat more of the battery. Let's just pull over to the side by here, and we'll have a quick look at the battery. So, like I said there, look, we got 3 battery bars left, 6 miles. So let's turn it off, like so, and then we'll turn it back on, just to check to see what it is. And we're on 4 battery bars. So sometimes you get like battery sag going up hills, and it might give you the wrong reading. So if you turn it off and back on again, it sort of resets itself, and we can see we've lost 2 bars. I think it must have been 6 bars there or something like that when it was full, but that's after 6 miles. And I've been using mostly the old thumb throttle. So what was I doing? Oh yeah, to the tunnel. Oh, another thing is, what is this bike like to ride without any power? So I haven't got any power on at all now. So I assume it's going to be absolutely fine on the flat by here, which it is. Lovely, very nice indeed. But what's it like when we come to a hill? Because the gearing, there's quite a big cog in the front, quite a small cog in the back. So a little bit of a hill there, and you have got to give a good push. So let's carry on going this way until we find the old the tunnel to see what the actual headlight is like. So I'm still using no pedal assist. It's not too bad, but it's not very good for hills without the pedal assist. I think I'll take a turn to the left before we go to the tunnel for the light test. I think I'm going to pop up here, just have a look, see what it's like. There is a few more hills up here, so we'll just have a go. There is a big hill in front of me here. Let's get some speed up. Let's see if we can get up here. I don't think we will be able to, but we'll give it a try, because this is very steep as well. Could try standing up. Oh, actually that's not too bad. So if you stand up, it's all right. I got a bit quite easily when I stood up then. Well, I say easy, I'm a bit out of breath. Like I always say, I'm not the fittest man in the world. Also, I'm not the most unfittest man in the world. Oh, there was a big hole in the ground then. Right, okay, so what was I saying? Yes, we'll go up this hill. That's what I was saying. And we'll just try the old front light by there, because I always go up here and try the front light in the tunnel just to see what it's like. And this part of the hill, which I usually come up, is quite easy on this bike. Now, I don't know if it's better to, let me just take that off there, if it's better to use the pedal assist like that, or does it give you a bit more of a boost if you push the thumb throttle down? A tiny bit, I suppose. Oh, I haven't done a brake test either, have I? Right, brake test as well. Right, use the tunnel, so Let's hold the plus button down, put the light on. Light is on. Let's go in here. See what the light is like. So the light is pointing up to the ceiling at the moment. Let me just push it down. I think there's a car coming, so I'll have to go back out again. Right, turn round again. I've got the light pointing down. So let's go through here. So, well, you can definitely see where you're going. It's not the biggest beam pattern I've ever seen. It's quite a small, narrow pattern, but you can definitely see where you're going. So, it's not the brightest light in the world, but you can still see where you're going. Right, brake test I said, didn't I? So let's go down by here, back through the tunnel, like so. It's quite cold in the tunnel. The light's all right, it's not, the light is adequate. Right, what are we doing? We're doing 13, 14, let's get to 15. There we go, 1, 2, 3, brake. Hey, actually, that's not bad at all. It only skidded a little bit then. Now you can't see any marks on the floor. Just trust me. It stopped quite well. I'm quite surprised. So the brakes have been adjusted quite well out of the box. So it did stop quite well. I don't know if you can hear, I can slightly hear a bit of brake squeal. You do tend to get that when the brakes are new. But it stopped really well. It stopped all right. So stopping, good. Anyway, I think I'm gonna make my way back. Right, okay, so that's my review of the iSinwheel U4. All the links will be down in the description below. And if you did like this video, don't forget, give it a like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ahoy!